Are you ready for the NBA draft? Yeah, neither are we. Look, I know we clowned the build-up to the NFL draft a few weeks ago, but really, the last basketball season just ended last week. I haven't thought for a second about what's going to happen at the draft. So, instead of answers, I've got questions, only a couple of which really have to do with basketball. That's maybe the greatest moment in draft history. With the 14th pick, the Phoenix Suns select Earl Clark, who could not be here, but in his place, the Milwaukee Bucks first round pick, Brandon Jennings, like, my bad. Sorry I was late. Number 1, who in the hell is Damien Lord? I'm not gonna knock him. I'm just not gonna pretend like I know anything about him. All I know is he went to Weber State and had a lot of great workouts. If all we had to work with was workouts and performance against inferior competition, and Lillard was from Europe or Africa or some other continent, we'd all be real skeptical. Number 2, think David Stern has stepped up his DAP game? You saw Roger Goodell at the NFL draft. He's become a real live DAP master, able to nimbly adapt to DAP up tendencies of players from all over the country. That's impressive, seeing how DAP varies from place to place. Why can't Stern do that? The difficult part for Stern, right? They don't DAP overseas so much that they hit you with the bye. You might get licked. Now that I would pay to see. And the bright side, it's pretty much physically impossible for him to wind up cheek to cheek with any of the draftees. Hold on, did we put a tariff up this year? Name one international player you heard anybody talk about in this draft. Like, there ain't a single one. How? In the whole world? Like, what happened? Number 3. Since Jared Sullinger wasn't invited, who will be the guy to shut down the green room? You remember when Rashard Lewis was the last guy in the room? Then I'm from Houston, I can say this. He had a Houston fade and an ill-fitting suit, and the Rockets had 3 first-round picks, and his city just looked at him and said, you know what? Fuck you. That's a tough question, seeing how Perry Jones III wasn't invited either. I know this much. If Jones goes before any of the invited players, he skyrockets to the top of the list of players most likely to get a general manager fired. Rashard Lewis, representing Houston with that Houston fade, just sitting there crying. Felt so bad for him. But, look at his check now. Like, he didn't deserve to be in the green room, but he don't deserve all that green in his room right now. But I ain't hating. Number 4. Who will be this year's winner of the Karl Malone, Jalen Rose, Wesley Johnson Bama Suit of the Year? Like Wesley Johnson, who looked like he was getting married, because he had on something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. He was in that bad boy looking like a kaleidoscope. I'd look for something real Chicago out of Anthony Davis, but he's got too much money behind him. Brad Beals from St. Louis, which still holds Chuck Berry and Ike Turner in legendary esteem. But if he shows, the winner will be Baltimore's own Will Barton, who spent the last 2 years being refined in Memphis. Sleeper pick, Myers Leonard. For some reason, I can see him in really, really strong and long pinstripes. If there's anything we know about Karl Malone, is that he does not give a damn what any of us think. He'd have wore that skinny tie and that Jerry curl no matter what. Man, that tells you everything about that suit, that you ignore the fact that he was looking mighty curlish, looking like he'd never been out of Louisiana before in his life, like he didn't go on road games in college. Like, who we gonna play, Lamar? That's in Texas? No, I ain't going. Stay right here. Number 5, who's gonna be the winner or loser out of David Kahne and Michael Jordan? Hey, Kahne made his play early, trading a first-round pick for Chase Buttinger, who was the 7th man on the 9th best team in the West. Say this at least for David Kahne. They're gonna have some mean pregame dunk contests with Derrick Williams and Chase Buttinger. As for Jordan, there are 4 Tar Heels and 1 Blue Devil out there, and he's only got 1 pick. Lots of ways to mess this one up. I have no question that David Kahne is working hard. I just don't understand why it's so hard to be so bad at your job. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Want to see us get the answers? Join us at Clyde Frazier's Thursday night in New York City, and we can all find out who Damien Lord is together. Back in the day, they were just letting them dudes pick out their own suits and just show up. And everybody was there back in the day. You remember, all those, just a parade of them. Those dudes had never had suits before in their lives. You could tell. First suit they'd ever had, and they just showed up. There'd be dudes with the white suits with the tails. You know, Jalen Rose had the fire engine suit or whatever it was. Then they stopped inviting so many people or whatever. Then started getting them stylists. So they made, that is no fun for us. I liked it better when those cats didn't have any clue.